Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm gonna do another comparison video. So the two weapons I'm gonna be comparing today are the Desert Eagle and the revolver. So I remember when the revolver used to be super popular, people had it out all the time, and now the revolver is all but gone in Kaboom. Very rare. I rarely see it, I rarely use it, and it's just a weapon that's been forgotten. So I wanted to kind of bring it back, do a review on it, kind of compare it to a similar weapon, and see how they both perform. So for the revolver, I have all the customizations equipped. I have a holographic sight. I have a compensator. I have a laser. I have no fast clip because there's no option for a fast clip. And then no keychain sadly either. Excuse me, I'm stuttering a little bit. But yeah, I have a really nice skin on there. I have all the skins for the revolver. I have this camo skin. I have this gunmetal gray type of a skin. And then this orange, black, and white one. I really like the blue one because it kind of glows, and I personally think that one looks the best. So the specs of this weapon with these customizations on are 42 damage, 185 accuracy, fire rate of 1.9, holder of 7 rounds, and total ammo of 49. So as you see, the customizations are made to make this weapon more accurate. The compensator and the laser both up accuracy while bringing down damage. So this weapon was originally much more powerful, but it was also much more inaccurate, or much less accurate rather. But yeah, these are pretty decent specs, still pretty inaccurate, but it has high damage, it has decent accuracy, and then its fire rate is pretty low since it is a high damage weapon. So now let's look at the Desert Eagle. We have a damage of 72, accuracy of 132, fire rate of 2, holder of 7 rounds, and total ammo of 56. As you can see, I have this weapon partially modified for accuracy and partially for damage. The laser is for accuracy, the silencer is for damage, and then I obviously have a holographic sight and a fast clip. With the fast clip equipped, the Desert Eagle is a tiny bit faster than the revolver, but still pretty slow since its damage is really high. The damage on this weapon is absolutely amazing. Not as strong as the Scorpion, but it does get kills over longer distances more quickly. So yeah, two of the stronger secondary weapons in the game, but since the update of the Scorpion, both of these weapons have kind of been put on the back burners. I still see the Desert Eagle being used a lot, but the revolver definitely not as much. So let's get into a game, see how these weapons actually perform in the game, and then kind of compare them in game rather than on paper. On paper, the Desert Eagle is much stronger, but it's much less accurate. In game, I haven't seen the revolver perform that accurately either. For accuracy of 180 plus, it is still relatively inaccurate. So let's go into a game, try to get some headshots, and try to get some kills. It is good to note that the revolver will probably get or require more than one shot to the head to get a kill, which seems pretty bad, especially considering how slow it is. It is one of the slowest secondary weapons, so it really does need that strength. Perhaps I should modify it more toward damage since it is already a damage intensive weapon. But yeah, I wanted to make it a little bit more accurate because if you don't land the shots, you don't get the damage. So essentially, if you don't have accuracy, you don't have damage or kill speeds. So currently you have the FAMAS. Let's go ahead, swap over to the revolver and see how we do with it. Tell me, do you guys have the revolver, and if so, do you like the revolver? As I said, I rarely ever see it being used, so I'm curious as to whether people simply don't have it anymore, or they just simply don't use it anymore. So got 2 kills there, not terrible, but not amazing. We did miss a shot or two, but for the most part, I think we got about 60-70% accuracy at close distances, so not too terrible there. Let's go back at it, go for a second round, and then we'll test out the Desert Eagle. You guys well know how the Desert Eagle performs. I use it in a lot of my videos. I compared it to the Scorpion, and I said it's a good comparison to the Scorpion because they have their own special abilities. The Desert Eagle can get kills over a bit longer distances, but the Scorpion is definitely faster and much better equipped for shorter distances. So nice. So the revolver definitely isn't performing terribly here. Definitely a pretty decent weapon for closer distances. Would I take the damage for the lack of speed it has? Probably. Just because it goes up against a Chris, we could hop around, jump around, and still get a kill against a weapon like a Chris, and that's actually really quite good, especially considering it is a secondary weapon, and it is a secondary weapon that most people don't like. So currently we have the Desert Eagle, obviously kind of modified for both damage and accuracy here, as I said, but pretty accurate over longer distances, as you saw. 137 accuracy, but I think it's a little bit more. It's nearly as good as the revolver, and the revolver has nearly 50 points more in accuracy. So which one would I choose? Probably the Desert Eagle, just because its damage is so much higher, and its accuracy honestly isn't as terrible as people say it is. Over longer distances you could definitely get the shot in, and over closer distances there is few, if any, weapon that actually compare to the Desert Eagle when it comes to secondary. The only one I could think of off the top of my head is the Scorpion, but even so, the Scorpion you really need to be really close to get that one hit kill. With the Desert Eagle you could get it from mid distances if you get that headshot in, but you do miss every once in a while, as you see here. And this guy got killed with his own grenade. Nice. But yeah, guys, that's about all I have to say for both of these weapons. Which weapon would I choose? Definitely the Desert Eagle, just because it is stronger. But the revolver is a little bit more accurate, so depends on which spec you want to be higher. I personally prefer for my damage to be higher when it comes to secondary weapons, especially when the accuracy isn't that different in game. But yeah, guys, that's about it for today's video. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you like this type of content in general, hit that subscribe button, as well as the post notification bell. But other than that, I will let you go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.